feeling stuck is the hardest place to be. It feels like everything around you moves, but you are standing still. But you see, stuck is just a feeling. What if I told you that one tiny step could change everything? That was what happened to me, a 50-plus Spoonie, when one imperfect choice and decision began a cascade of freedom on my journey, from ways I'd never even saw coming, right? By the end of this video, you see how small, tiny steps can change everything, and why you don't have to do it all and do it from scratch. I know that feeling, staring at the ceiling and telling yourself that tomorrow is going to be different. And then nothing changes because you don't make a change. You don't want to sit there in 10 years in the exact spot that you are today. If you're not happy with your life, do something. Do a change. Make a change. You see, I've been there. I lived in Sweden and I got my diagnosis and I felt like, well, is that it? It was aching. I was hopeless. My doctor told me just to lay down and give up. That's not who I am. Nah, I didn't want to give up. And I don't think you want to do it either. I am the living proof that it's not about where you start, it's about the courage to begin. When I finally took that little step towards my 3 freedoms that I always talk about, when I took that step, everything shifted. Not because I had a plan, because I had this moment and I took it. And I found this freedom formula blueprint that I could follow step by step. And since I'm not techie or anything like that, I needed something. I needed proof for me, a blueprint to follow. If you are like me, I leave a little link down below to the Freedom Formula Blueprint that took me exactly to the place where I am today. And today I'm living 6 months a year on Bali, healing my body. And 6 months a year in Sweden, creating memories with my family. So let me show you how one tiny little step turned my life around completely and how it can do it for you too. Let's start with shift number 1. From inaction to motion. I started with just 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day when I realized that life was more than just pain. I needed to change my beliefs. I needed to retrain my brain. And I did that. Before I even hit the floor with my feet in the morning, I started thinking positive thoughts because I wanted to train my brain to move away from all the negative thoughts and finally found the positive way, right? It wasn't a big plan, just a willingness to try and to learn new stuff. That first tiny little win, just putting my bank numbers and stuff into the already done system and already done website for you. Just a tiny little thing. I was so proud of myself. It felt totally impossible, but it wasn't. And then I learned everything about automation, how to write emails, attraction marketing, your skills, your authenticity. That is what brings people into you. So I want you to write in the comments, what's one thing that you have done the last week that you are proud of? Even the tiniest little thing counts. And that brings us to shift number 2, how I went from confusion to clarity. I used to think I needed to know everything before I took the next step. It turns out so wrong because I am learning and earning at the same time. I take my lessons, I take it step by step, then I implement it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Each action I took, if it was writing a post, sharing my story, or writing my email, that built confidence in me I never thought I had, because I did it on my good days. I was building it around my body. I was working with my body. not against it. You don't need to know everything. You just need to move one step at a time, one step closer to your goals. Success isn't magic, it's consistency on your terms. Are you ready to take the next small step on your journey to your dream life? Let's explore how progress happens in motion. And that brings us to shift number 3. From doubt to courage. Fear never goes away. You just have to find a way to walk beside it. Every time I showed up, even when that little voice telling me, you're not good enough, who are you to try? Even then, I was proving that little voice wrong because I was showing up. I did it. It was proof for me that I wasn't done. I wasn't ready to give up. Courage isn't a feeling. It's just a space between like one step to another. That's courage. And the truth is, every single little step you take creates momentum. And momentum creates beliefs. Tell me in the comments what stood out for you today. I truly want to hear it. And that brings us to the final shift number 4. From effort to ease. It's something beautiful to watch your effort turn into ease. One tiny choice became a routine. And that routine became belief. And that belief became freedom. Now I get to wake up here in beautiful Bali, surrounded by peace, because I stopped waiting for the big moment. And I showed up for the small ones. If you are curious how this can work for you, please don't hesitate. Grab my Freedom Formula Blueprint down below. I leave the link so you can take the next step on your journey. It's free, so what do you have to lose? When you read it and when you watch the videos, you can take an educated decision if this one is your door to the next journey. So my friends, YouTube has picked up the perfect next video for you. But before you go watch that one, I want to know, what's one small step that you can take today to move forward to create your dream life? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious. One tiny little step can make huge changes in your life. And remember, quitters never win, and winners never quit. This is your chance to start living your life, not just being alive. If you got any value out of this video, please hit the subscribe button, because it's not for the algorithm's sake. It's for you not to miss out any new videos on this channel, where we talk about all things how, as a Spoonie, you can start your own online business and how you can make money for yourself to start living your dream life and to reach those time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. Until we meet again, my friend, to live